definitely. Yeah, you're absolutely right. We just did that title fight in Shenzhen in August, and that was huge for us. But I think it just continues to show the progression of the sport in the region. I mentioned that earlier. A lot's been said about the growth of mixed martial arts in Asia as a whole. Korea's always been strong. And this particular card, I mean, it's not just a fight for the fans in Asia. It's definitely going to be one that's talked about the world over for all of our fans. The way that these guys bring it, the way that these guys fight, it's just going to be exciting. And, you know, we've recently added some other great Korean talent to this card, Che Du-ho, and, you know, of course, our Fire Fist as well. So both of those fighters are going to add to the excitement of that night, and I think ultimately it'd be a night to remember. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you said it. You know, I mean, I don't know one true UFC fan who would want to, you know, who wouldn't want to watch this card. You know, at the end of the day. Yeah, you know, we're always looking at different opportunities. Dana White's Contender Series back in Las Vegas has been very successful for us from both a fan perspective. People want to watch that content. And then also development perspective. I mean, you've seen some of these fighters that have come out, Sugar Shane O'Malley, for instance, you know, Johnny Walker. I mean, these are big names now. And it really helps to have this first introduction to fighters. Fans can get familiarized with them, understand who they are, what their background is, what skills that they bring to the table before they even step into the UFC. So, you know, it's definitely something in the works right now that, you know, I think, you know, in the next couple of months, we'll have some big announcements. You know, we're always looking, and I think the countries that you just mentioned, very important markets for us. We will continue to go back there. I think the important thing to understand is, of course, we're a global organization and a global and international platform for mixed martial arts. So at the end of the day, we have 42 events a year, and Asia is so important on the overall growth of the company and business directives of the company that we continue to bring these fights to the region. And so, yeah, I think more of the same next year. You can expect that we'll bring some exciting fights in 2020. You know, I think the first pass wasn't successful. And, you know, fortunately enough, she's become such a big star, you know, again, not just in China, but in the States and all around that, you know, we had somebody in U.S., you know, in the U.S. Congress to come out and support her. And that's, you know, it's just very telling about where the sport is and how far it's come. You know, these are big international stars, international athletes. And you know, quite frankly, we get that type of support these days, so it's great.